Dear students, welcome. Python supports all the standard features of object-oriented programming. In this session, we will study about these features in detail. Now, we see the major principles of object-oriented programming systems one by one, like object, class, method, inheritance, polymorphism, data abstraction, encapsulation, containership, delegation, message passing, and reusability. So these are the various features supported by OOP. So now we'll see each and every feature one by one in brief. So let's start with the first feature, class. Classes and objects are two main aspects of object-oriented programming. In fact, a class is a basic building block in Python. A class creates a new type and object is an instance of a class, which is also known as a variable. Classes provides a blueprint or a template using which objects are created. So, it is also known as user-defined data type. It describes something in the world such as occurrence, things, external entities. It is a template, structure or skeleton and behavior of similar object. It is a model used to generate exact same object or instance. In a class, methods and data put together. So, any object of a given class having its own data and common methods together. For example, all integer variables that we define in our program are actually instance of a class integer. Similarly, all the string variables are objects of a class string. Let's see the advantages of classes. Class allows the user to create its own user-defined data type or data structure. Putting data and method together in a class makes it protected. It also helps in simulating the real-world scenario. Just we are going to see daily life example of a class. For example, we make one class like a student and roll number, name and division. These are the data members of a class student, whereas get data, set data and show data, these are the methods of a class student. So always keep in your mind there are two members in a class. First one is known as your data members and second one is known as the member methods or the functions. Those are defined inside a class. Now we are going to see how to create a class in Python. So Python has a very simple syntax of defining a class. So class can be defined by using class as a keyword followed by name of the class, then colon, and here you have to just include the set of statement or statement suites. Those are included inside a class. From the above syntax, we see that class definition is quite similar to the function definition. It starts with a keyword as a class followed by the class name and colon. The statement in the definition can be any of these: sequential statements, instructions, decision control statements, loop statements, and can even include the function definitions. Variables and class methods are together known as a class member. So previously I explained there are two members in a class. One is known as a data member and second one is known as a member method. So combinedly data and function or method is known as a class member. These class members can be accessed through the class object. Class methods have access to all the data contained in the instance of the object. Class definitions can appear anywhere in a program, but they are usually written near the beginning of the program after the import statement. Note that when a class definition is entered, a new namespace is created and used all the local scope. Therefore, all the assignments to the local variable go into new namespace. Class creates a new local namespace where all its attributes are defined. So let's see the example of a class. So I created here the one class whose name is a employee. Then here I defined the two data members, that is variables inside the class. Those are known as the class variables, and I just initialize the value as a id is equal to 1 and name is equal to now I just want to access these two data members outside the class. So after that I returned here one statement, or by using the print function, print id and name. But this statement will not execute, it will give us an error. Why this will happen? Because here we are not going to create the instance of a class, that is a variable of a class means object of a class. So once a class is defined, the next job is to create an object or instance of that class. The object can access the class variables and class methods using the dot operator. Next feature of a OOP, that is an object. Once a class is defined, the next job is what? To create an instance of a class. So class is a real-time entity of a defined class. Object is an instance or a variable of a class. It encapsulates the data and method together. It is like planning or architect of a building, and object is a real building. For example, multiple buildings, that is objects, can be constructed using a single plan. Creating an object of an class is known as class instantiation. So let's see how to create an object. Before that, we are going to see one daily life example of an object. For example, here one class which is known as a car class, right? So for this car class, here one car like a Toyota, Honda, Maruti, these are the different types of cars which are an object of a class car. So car is a class, or it is a group of all the cars. Those are included in a car class, in which Toyota, Honda, Maruti, these are the different object of a class car. Let's see the syntax of a object, how to create an object in Python. Creating an object or an instance of a class is known as class instantiation. From the syntax, we can see that class instantiation uses the function notation. Using the syntax, an empty object of a class is created. Thus, we see that in Python, to create a new object, call a function as if it were a function. The syntax of accessing a class member through the class object is object name dot operator, then member function name or data member name. So let's see the following example. So again, I took here the previous example. I created the class as an employee by using the class as a keyword, followed by name of the class as an employee, class employee colon. Again, I defined here two data members, id and name, whose contains the value as in 1 and name as now. Then I created here the one object by using the syntax as a name of the object is equal to name of the class, and then I am passing here two parentheses, that is class method. So emp is equal to employee and opening and closing parenthesis. This section is known as object creation, whereas here we define the class and these two things are the data members of a class. I want to display these two data members outside the class. So how to access the class members outside the class? So I simply write in a print function name of the object followed by dot operator, then name of the data member. Same thing happened with the name. Again I write here object of a class as a EMP, then dot operator, then name of my data member. So it will definitely shows us the output as a ID as a 1 and name as a Arnav. Now moving further, we have to see the next feature of a class, which is known as a methods. Class methods are exactly same as ordinary functions that we have been defining so far, with just one small difference. Class methods must have the first argument named as a self parameter or self argument. This is the first argument that is added to the beginning of the parameter list. Moreover, you do not pass a value for this parameter when you call the method. Python provides its value automatically. The self argument refers to the object itself, that is, the object that has called the method. This means that even if a method that takes no arguments, it should be defined to accept the self. Similarly, a function defined to accept the one parameter will actually take two parameters, self and the another normal parameter. Since the class method uses self argument, they require an object or an instance of a class to be used. For this reason, they are also called as an instance method. So, method is also known as a behavior of a class. Methods are used to operate, to read, to modify the data of a class. Methods are defined in a class and every instance method must have first parameter as a self parameter. Method uses values of variables of a current object using which respected method called. Init method with a self parameter is known as a class constructor, whereas it is used to initialize the variable. It gets executed automatically when an object is created. Now let's see how to create a method in a class. So here again I define the one class whose name as a student. Then I define inside the class two class members or data members like the name and roll number. So this name and roll number, these are the two data members of a class which contains the value as a name is equal to Arnav and roll number is equal to 1. So these two variables are known as a class data member. Then I defined here the one user defined method or a function by using the self parameter, which is a by default argument for the instance methods. Those are used inside the class. The self parameter itself, it is an object. So in this method I just want to print value of these class members or these two data members by using the syntax print self.name and self.roll number, which will print the value of name and roll number. Then outside the class I ended here my class itself, and outside the class I created the S1 as object of a class by using the same syntax. Object name is equal to class name followed by parenthesis, opening and closing parenthesis. So S1 is referred as a object of a class student. So we know that to access the member methods or data members outside the class, we have to always use an object along with the dot operator, because we cannot access the member methods or data members outside the class directly. So I used object name as S1 followed by dot operator, and I want to print this message onto the console window. That's why I call this show detail method outside the class like this. So I just write s1 dot show detail. This syntax is known as calling the show details defined in a class. So this program will definitely gives you an output like roll number or name as or now and roll number as a 1.